Good evening, my friends, and welcome back to episode 3 of Day of the Tentacle. Now, last week we were ferociously stuck, and I needed to do a little bit of thinking about where we were. I mean, we made good progress last week, but we certainly ended the episode without a clear idea of what to do. Now, we have had a couple of hints in the YouTube comment section, so thank you very much, Raw Muckrip Helmet, for 2 hints. So let's see what those are. So, since you switched to hammer quite early, the game will not give you a hint on why you would want to flip the statue. I'll hide a further hint down this comment so you can decide if you want to read it. The statue is asymmetric and the sword is sticking out to the side, so what would be easier to accomplish now that the statue is flipped? I also received another hint, although not from YouTube. I think this was a hint in the Discord, where someone commented about the bath and the fake bath coming down from the thing. And I was thinking about that, and I'm wondering if maybe there is a turn the volume up or knock the speaker over to make the bath fall. What we do with the bath, don't know. But let's try those 2 avenues for now, and we will see what else we can find. Just to let you guys also know, this might be a shorter episode than usual as well. Baby Design Feel has been having a bit of difficulty with bedtime over the last week or so, and so there is a chance that we might have to wrap the stream a touch early. No, that's the room with the jumper. It's this room over here is the one with the speaker. So let's try, like with George Washington's room, we're going to try and push this down. Okay, it is what I thought. It is what I thought. Right. So that's going to get the bath.
Wow, this is loud.
Great. Still not sure
Phew.
what we do with it. But let's go pick it up for now, because we'll also have a chance to look at it more closely and maybe the game will give us a hint.
I think it's fake.
You think it's fake? Okay, well, let's grab it. Novelty enthusiast, get all 6 novelty items.
I think it's fake.
So what do we use the fake bath with? Well, the obvious thing would be to give it to Laverne to pretend that she's sick with it, I suppose. Okay, so that will go there. Okay, let's take...
It's startlingly realistic.
Okay. I think we just kind of got to use it with the guard, right?
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful.
Really?
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
It's about time.
Well, let's try it.
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful.
Use
That's
it on
one
the
of the
cards.
few places where fake barf isn't useful. That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful. Yoo-hoo,
I'd have
Mr.
thought it would
Tentacle
be
Guy.
like a...
What?
We're trying to make ourselves look like we're really sick.
Ooh, I don't feel so good.
Again?
Okay. What could we use it with, though?
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful.
So we can just take the
I
tentacle
still don't
chart.
understand how they can eat through a sucker. Oh, I've got plenty of those at home.
Oh, well, we did not try
I shouldn't
stealing
have paid a lot of
everything.
money for that.
So... the tentacle chart can be used as the design. Can we send the tentacle chart back through the toilet? Maybe. Now, we've been up through this fireplace before, haven't we? But there's no getting into any of these windows. Pretty sure we can't open these windows.
There's no way to open it.
No.
Why would I want to get through there? There's no way to
Futuristic
open it.
windows
Why would I want to get
need
through there
not
anyway? It's a
have any way of
drop to the
opening them.
showroom floor. That's one of the few places where fake barf
There's a
isn't
lot of
useful.
very few places where fake bath isn't useful, you know? Recyclotron, microwave. Yeah,
Hey,
I don't
how'd
know.
you get out? Get back in
I
there.
think let's go and take the tentacle chart and give it to
I knew you'd return. No one ever escapes
Betsy
this place.
Ross, I think is her name.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
I have
Okay,
to go
over
to
to the
Hmm.
bathroom
bathroom.
now.
Oh, all right.
Alright.
Come on, let's take a walk. Okay, human, do your business.
She commented earlier on the shoddy paint job on the fence as well. Great, so back to Hoagie then. Now the design, is that going to be enough to make the disguise, do we think? Dunno. It's I mean, Betsy Ross has all of the raw materials she needs to make a flag. But, So I believe as well, from reading the instructions, if you do update the art to the more recent art style, I think there's a way to highlight all of the interactable objects. Oh, the flag has changed in the future. Well, amazing. So now we can pretend to be a tentacle. Oh, we've also got a cat here.
Can't get close to him. Can't get close to him.
Well, that's weird, isn't it?
Hi.
You haven't seen a gangly human around, have you?
Bulletproof
no.
disguise.
Hmm.
Great. So now we should have The freedom of the building, yes? Ooh.
Nice clock.
Yes, it's a valuable antique. I'd like to show it to you, but I'm presently charged with the task of guarding it. No one will get near it while I'm here.
I see.
Couldn't I please touch the clock?
Sorry, no. No one touches the clock while I'm on duty.
Aren't you curious about what's inside the
The
clock?
pendulum,
Not
of course.
really. Guarding it is more or less the same, no matter what's inside.
That's true, technically.
Hi, I'm Laverne.
Laverne, eh? Curious name for a tentacle, I must say. Are you here for the show?
Yes, that's right.
Well, good luck to you then. There are some jolly good prizes to be won. Why, the grand prize is a dinner for two at Club Tentacle.
Be seeing
Okay.
you.
Yes, perhaps I can regale.
Actually, maybe we
you
should
with my
exhaust all the
adventure.
conversation options there. We have first-time chatter, Bavel Bella. You don't have to put the stuff in the toilet just to give it to them. Do you not? How do you pass stuff between the time zones without using the toilet? Genuinely, that would be really handy if we didn't have to go back and forth to the toilet every time.
Has anyone ever escaped from this place?
Some try once in a while, but I always fetch them back. That's my primary duty here, and I take it very seriously. I always get my man, no matter how long it takes. Why, I once trailed a renegade human for 6 days. He led me clear through the hills and up to the top of those mountains to the west. You couldn't possibly imagine the horrible things I had to eat to survive.
Coleslaw?
Coleslaw?
Good heavens!
Well, be seeing you.
Yes, perhaps I could regale you with further tales of my tracking expertise.
You can just hand people...
I'll just run to the chronogon.
Something in the chronogon.
Oh, what? That's gonna save so much time. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
Stupid
That's so handy.
That ice looks incredibly old.
Very old ice. Okay.
I can't.
Well, this is not what I was expecting in this room. So we've got a candelabra. That's the time
How
capsule.
decorative. I can't do it with my bare hands.
Right. Crowbar to Laverne.
I don't think I can put that in the chronogon.
Ah. Not the crowbar then. Huh. Can't open it with your bare hands. 4?
I'll use the chronogon.
I don't think that will open it.
No. Oh man. Not having to run back and forth to the toilet is... That's literally probably about half an hour of the total playtime so far. Okay, can we just take the time capsule?
I can't pick it up.
No.
Maybe I can open it.
Yeah, but not with your bare hands.
Someone seems to have bolted it to the table.
Well, we don't have a spanner or a screwdriver.
It looks like a poodle I once knew. Nobody I know. Looks comfortable.
Okay. Okay, so we want some way to open that, but then we've also got a candelabra that's bolted to the table. Okay. Oh, here's the mummy.
Hello, my silent gauze-wrapped friend.
Talk to dead cousin Ted with all 3 kids.
I've got to get power to my chronojohn.
Oh, is dead cousin Ted? Is dead cousin Ted a hint? Does he effectively give you hints?
I might be able to use the hamster generator in the basement.
Huh.
Except that it's in the basement and the John's in the yard. Oh well, I
Okay,
really should go
that's
now.
interesting. We should bear that in mind because maybe that's a useful way of generating hints
from the
there.
Hawaiian Cop Show.
So we've got roller skates, lava lamp. Ooh, maybe we could give roller skates to Edna.
No way, those things are dangerous.
What? They're absolutely fine. Pick up posts in a.
It looks too heavy.
Do you remember the so Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade? He uses one of those posts to smash through. And there was an Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade adventure game that was released in 1987, I want to say, 1987, 1988, in which you literally use one of those posts on the floor. Let's pull out the extension cord. Like, you can't... Oh, this is what's going to power the chronojohn for us. Great. Oh man, we're making great progress
Scott.
immediately.
You're purple.
Yes?
Say, you look kind of
Do people eat the
familiar.
tentacles?
Of course I do, nitwit. I'm Purple Tentacle, renowned world conqueror.
Are you the same purple tentacle who knew Dr. Fred?
Up on your ancient history, are you? Yes, I remember that insignificant insect.
Just exactly how well did you know Dr. Fred?
What's that supposed to mean? You're not a human sympathizer, are you?
I mean, I
think I'd better be going now.
think we could be
Yes,
going
lead
there.
me to my ingenious plans.
So is there anything in this room which is of relevance to us? World domination plans. Yeah, let's have a look at
According
those.
to these, the tentacles control most of the world already. I don't want to disturb anything with Santa Claus over there eyeballing me. I don't want to disturb anything with
Okay.
Santa Claus over there
Fine.
eyeballing me. I wonder how it can float in midair like that.
So we might need to get him out of the room somehow. And then what have we got here? So those are the stairs we just came up. Walk to highly restricted judging area.
Dinner for 2 at Club Tentacle. Ooh. Ah.
Can we just take the...
I can't. It's behind the glass.
Right. Fine. Let's give the roller skates to...
I don't think I can put
Bernard.
that in the chronojohn.
Oh, can you not? Okay then. So the roller skates have to be used... in this time period. What would you use the roller skates for? Okay.
Ooh. Dinner for two at Club Tentacle. Dang, it says tentacles only.
So that's behind glass. I mean, like... I mean, eventually... Oh no, we can't put the crowbar through. And... yeah, I don't think anything else there is really going to work. No, the can opener's not going to work there. Okay, we'll have to have a think about that one. So, contest area. Do we need to get this contest sort of underway somehow? Ooh, plaque.
F.
Sure, okay.
R. W. Must be some sort of code.
Yeah, WRF. Let's have a look. Because all of these floors have similar. So we've got W here. That looks very much like an R as well. And that also looks like an F.
These would look better on velvet. These would look better on velvet. The late Max Addix, his petard runneth over. A lamentable fate for such a patriotic dude.
So these doors don't have, these doors don't have anything.
I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
So WRF is in the present and in the future. Okay. And they say it must be some kind of code. Well... WRF. I mean, thinking VCR, it could be like rewind forward. Yeah, like FWR could be like forward? Maybe? Huh. The ice machine makes me think that we need to transfer something that can't go through the chronogon through time. You know, in the same way that we put the jumper into the future by placing it in the tumble dryer. Laverne comments that the ice is incredibly old. So it feels like something is supposed
I'd rather
to
not.
go.
I'd rather not.
Feels like something is supposed to go into the ice machine. Probably not the textbook.
I'd rather not.
Can't even
I'd rather
select the Swiss bank book. If I literally just close this ice machine, it's now closed in the future. So yeah, so no one has...
That ice looks incredibly old.
Yeah, so no one has opened this in 200 years. So something is definitely supposed to go in there. What could go in there that's supposed to go to the future? It's not super obvious, is it? Well, the sweater can go. The sweater can go. Hey, Justy303 in the chat. Yeah, we've made some progress. Some progress. So, we have got the fake bath by pushing over the speaker and getting that to rumble. We have then gone to the medical bay and discovered that the tentacle chart can actually be taken off the wall. We've given that to Betsy Ross, and Laverne now has a tentacle disguise. So we've explored the rooms up top here, and we have, again, some progress. But we're very quickly sort of stuck again. So we found the time capsule. We can't open the time capsule. We've got a candelabra that cannot be, because it's bolted to the table. In this room, we've got not too much of anything, but we do have the extension cord. And to be fair, we could go to the outside of the building there and see about plugging that extension cord in. We now have a cat. Oh, and the ice machine. We've realised the ice machine clearly hasn't been opened in the last couple hundred years. So, I think we need to pass something into the future in the ice machine. Hey, we've got Darkflow in the chat. Some pasta that needed cooking. Hey. Sometimes it's just a pasta emergency, right? What kind of pasta do you have? Has that already put it over to the window? If I pick up the extension cord here, no. Can I use the extension cords with the window? Right, and then use extension cord with plug. Great. So that's ready to go. Yeah, that's ready to go. The short, spinny one, I think, is Fusili? Is that correct? It's something like that, I think. Just to let you guys know, because you weren't here at the start of the stream, today's stream might be a touch shorter than usual. Baby Design Feel has been having a terrible time over the last week trying to get to sleep. And so, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. This cat kind of looks stuck, doesn't it?
He was scratching his back on the fence, I think.
Scratching his back on the fence.
Can't get close to him.
Scratching his back on the fence, okay. Can I just put the roller skates on? No. I wonder what the roller skates are going to be used for. Yeah, in fairness, she does have a very good sleep schedule, usually, you know. But yeah, this last week has been quite challenging. You know, obviously, not her fault, right? But it's just one of those things, really. It's part of just having a child, right? They're occasionally just a bit like that.
Ah, hello.
Does this guy have anything else to say?
About the time I tracked an escaped human to Madagascar?
Do we
He
get
had
these
stowed away a haul of
humans
tuna boats,
to try and
see,
escape
and I narrowly
somehow?
missed stopping at Navy Port. Unfortunately, the only
Or
other
maybe we
available
should go back to the
transport
kennel
will
now
be
that we have a
road.
disguise.
Yes?
Never mind. I forgot what I was going to say.
So we could try talking to those guys. Let's try going to the... Hang on, wait. Go back one. Oh, I thought that was an interactable object there for a minute, but no, it's not. So there's the kennel.
Say, cutie, what brings a hot tentacle babe like you to a dump like this?
Oh!
I'm looking for a pet.
Sorry, honey, you came to the wrong place.
Can we
These three
enter...
are problem humans. Untrainable, disobedient, downright
Can we enter
surly.
one of these guys
Just jealous 'cause
into
we've got
the
opposable
competition?
thumbs.
Someday you will accept tentacles as your masters.
Huh, you losers can't even ride tricycles.
See why no one wants them as pets?
Maybe not.
I'm here to see you, big boy.
Really? Well, what are you doing for dinner? How about
Club Tentacle.
Oh, what am I saying? I can't afford to take out the trash, let alone a classy babe like you.
Maybe we can find a way for him to get
Don't you
the
recognize me?
voucher.
Hey, aren't you the waitress from Club Tentacle? I love that place. I'd be there right now if I weren't flat broke.
I'm looking for a pet.
I tell you, you don't want these humans as pets.
Can we insist?
I don't want to be no pet, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm
never
here
mind
by
then.
accident. Bye.
Hey, I don't want to be here either.
Can we push the switch?
Get away from that. That's my job.
He's not going to comment on that? Okay.
That's one of the few places where fake...
Tricky. I mean, like, I'm scraping the barrel slightly, but it's like, okay, fake bath in the microwave? Like, what does that even do? What does that do? As far as Hoagie goes, so we've done Betsy Ross now. Benjamin Franklin.
Sorry, can't talk. Busy making history.
Why wouldn't Franklin accept the textbook? But it's because it's not in a waterproof state, right?
You want to borrow this great book?
Is it lightweight and
It
waterproof?
needs to be lightweight and waterproof.
No.
Then I have no use for it.
I mean, could...
I don't want to.
Nah, the flyer's no good. I don't really have an obvious way of making a book waterproof.
They may be oppressive and power mad, but at least the tentacles recycle stuff.
My only other inclination is that the...
Bitchin'.
Yeah, that's a really unhelpful narrative or narration on there.
Fascinating.
Boo Be Gone. Boo Be Gone is basically it's correction fluid, right? Now, she was commenting earlier about the paint job on the fence, but
can't get close
no,
to him.
That's the wrong one. We can.
This ought to be good.
It's a skunk. What? This is going to make the humans run away. Will it?
Gee, I hope that's not lead-based paint.
What does that give us? What does that do for us? So the cat now looks like a skunk. What does the Booby Be Gone even do in terms of helping the cat not have to scratch his back anymore? That's so confusing. Is it? No, that's not the roof. That's just the that's just like the small roof above the porch, isn't it? Yeah, this is not where the cat is.
Looks pretty old.
Could we? Oh, do we have a rope or anything that we could use to attach to that pulley? Because that pulley's been there the whole time. Literally have no idea what we're supposed to do with the horse. So...
It's one of those pulley things. It's blocked up with somebody's bed.
I mean, no, I don't think so. I mean, it's not going to be noodles. That's surely not going to be it. It's going to have to be a rope or something. It's got to be like 50 feet of rope. Oh!
I don't think I can pick that up.
Can you not, though? Couldn't you?
It won't budge. Welcome, Novelty Goods Convention. Wow, a pulley. By using a combination of flexible materials and a wheel, one may gain mechanical advantage by changing the direction of motion and the applied force. I'd rather not.
Yeah, it's not going to be as anything as esoteric as that. I thought Christmas lights was going to do it.
Ooh, what keen Christmas lights.
But no.
I don't think I can pick that up.
Getting the skunk off the roof. It's got to be something to do with that pulley, right? We've not spoken to this tentacle yet
I'm
since
a tentacle.
getting dressed up.
I'd like to enter my insignificant human in the show.
Oh my, yes, of course. Take these tags and put them on your human and have them wait on the bench in the lobby.
Ooh,
Entrance
okay.
will be judged in 3 categories. Best smile, best hair, and best laugh.
Thank you, fellow
That's what the
tentacle.
laughter box is going to
Unlike
be for.
humans, you have been very useful.
The noodles
Oh,
must be best
thank
hair.
you. Believe me, it was my pleasure.
Now all I need is a human.
Yowza! That was
And-
one good-looking tentacle.
Best smile. That's got to be... something to do with the horse, maybe? The teeth? We already had the trick dentures for Washington. But the horse also has some teeth. Okay, can we get the pet again?
How's it going, Mr. Tentacle Guy?
Oh, same as ever. I'm broke, hate my job, etc.
I'm looking for a pet.
I told you, you don't want these humans as pets.
Ah, your mama.
Okay.
I'm here by accident. Bye.
Hey, I don't want to be here either.
Can I just use... No. I wonder if I can give it to one of the guys in the
Lieutenant,
lobby.
I want to ask you something. It may trouble you.
Ask away, sir. I can take it. I've got a strong stomach, nerves of steel, bowels of brass.
Can it, son? This is
Bowels
important.
of brass.
Have any of your friends seemed a bit firm lately?
Ooh, ick. You mean like non-squishy and non-slimy?
That's right. Come closer.
Like they've got a
I've recently
backbone.
become suspicious that humans might try to infiltrate us.
No.
Though basically stupid, they can be tricky. They may be in disguise.
Can we just slap our name tag on one of these
I
guys?
think he's spoken for.
You better believe it.
I think they're spoken for.
Okay, not that then. So where do we find a human from? Dunno. Is there anything
How's
else
it
that can
hanging,
be
Harold?
discussed with these
I'm
guys?
sure I don't know.
Well then, good luck.
No,
Who
okay,
needs
we've
luck when
exhausted
you've got
all the
beauty?
conversation options on that one.
They both seem to be very happy about something.
Oh!
That's one of the...
Oh, of course, this is the medical centre. We've been here before.
They've got the spleen mixed up with the liver.
I don't think there's anything else in here. Okay, there's a diploma, but...
That's one of the few places where fake
No,
barf
okay.
isn't useful.
it
That's
can't
one
be
of
used
the
with
few
Harold
places
either.
where fake barf isn't useful.
Okay. So we've got name tags for a human. We've got a tiny doll sweater. It feels like we're getting there. So that the laugh box we know wants to go to Laverne. Fine. The soggy noodles almost certainly to Laverne as well. Because those are going to be the best hair. Best smile, not sure. And who the person's going to be, don't know. Ooh, the gum is really sticky.
I'd rather not. It's signed Edna. Thanks for giving me the fever. Creepy.
So can we now use the gum?
I'd rather not.
No.
Well, you know what they say. If you want to save the world, you gotta push a few old ladies down the stairs.
I mean, I guess. So is that what flipping the statue did? Because Did it prevent the door? Is the door now available because the sword isn't in the way? Ah, okay. There we go. Right, so use the VCR. What do you mean use it
I'd
with?
rather not.
Just okay, fine. Look at the monitors. Wait, what? 57, okay. It's just 57. It's a 1-digit code.
There's no tape in the machine. There's no tape in the machine. There's no tape in the there's no tape. There's no tape. There's no tape in the machine.
SP and EP. So what did we have? We had W, R, and F, right? So, but what would W be? R could be rewind, or record, to be fair. Okay. Well, anyway, the answer is 57. Oh no! Wait! No, he's spinning it super quickly. We can't actually see it. The last digit's 57. It's not a 1-digit code at all. So we've got to find a tape. Where would we find a tape from? Where would we find a tape? We're certainly not going to find a tape in the past. Right, she grabs the statue's arm and doesn't leave the room. I see. Oops, no, wrong way. I mean, we've looked behind that trapdoor so many times. You know, eventually we're going to find something behind it, right? Okay, cassette tape. I immediately went to the attic because I'm thinking about that puzzle with a very 2023 mindset, not a very 1990s mindset, right? Cassette tape, that could literally be just anywhere and it's perfectly fine. There's a videotape. Okay. I immediately went for the loft because I was like, well, who has videotapes lying around? Okay, great. Pop that in there. So now,
I'd rather not.
No, look at it. Look at it. Okay. I guess we record. Why? Huh? Am I doing something wrong here? Oh, okay. This is recording now.
Dr. Fred Edison, Internal Revenue. Come with us.
Oh no!
We'd like to go over some of your records with you. Upstairs.
Oh, we definitely don't want the IRS here. Ooh, okay. So if we rewind...
Dr. Fred Edison,
No.
Internal Revenue.
So
Come
is,
with us.
is EP
We'd like to go over some of your records with you.
playing it
Upstairs.
slower? What if we turn it to EP and rewind it? Is it then slow? Ah, great, okay. 101 999 57. 101 999 57. I'm writing that down quick.
Dr. Fred
How do you... Ah, there we go. No, that's not the one.
Edison, Internal Revenue. Come with us.
Okay. Let's go. Okay. Oh, can we just open the safe?
Let's see, it's 101
Yep.
99957.
So we didn't actually need to have that at all.
The party of the first part shall hereby be known as a crazed maniacal genius.
Okay. Do you know what? It's been so long, I've actually forgotten what we need that contract for. Do we use the...
Sleek design,
Oh.
sturdy construction, attractive housing. All in all, a fine phone.
Couch Potato Shopping Channel.
Uh-huh.
Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
What's the number, sir?
It's 846-427-35327.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, the Credotron shows that account to be empty.
Okay. So how do I use the contract with the bank book? Oh, I'm trying to remember. How did we discover that we needed the contract at all? Because someone told us about the decaf thing. I wonder if it's Weird Ed. No.
Well, hope I didn't get you too excited. Bye.
Peace be with you.
Green Tentacle?
Hey!
What's up, Bernard?
Not much, actually.
Oh,
Still
maybe
saving
we
the
should go
world
and
all that.
talk to the mummy.
Oh, well, good
If
luck,
the mummy
then.
is actually a sort of reminder system.
Hey, Ted.
Okay.
I don't suppose you know where the IRS took Dr. Fred. I wonder where he keeps all his financial records. Boy, I haven't seen you since I was here 5 years ago. You know, I bet you'd really like my friend Hoagie.
You could hit him over the head with a bowling ball and it wouldn't faze him. There's a bowling ball in Green Tentacle's room.
I guess I'd best be on about saving the world.
Okay, so Bernard says, I wonder where he keeps his financial records. Well, let's go and just have a little, explore, right? Ah, well, we've already looked in the desk drawer. And that's the safe.
Wow, it's from my favorite movie.
So, we need to take the contract. We need to take the contract and convert that contract into $2 million. How are we going to do that? Maybe we need to work out where the IRS took Dr. Fred. This isn't really going to lead anywhere, though. Yeah, there's no other paths here.
Help wanted. Lab assistant. Hard-working drone needed to assist genius with experiments. High school diploma not required. A horticultural horror. I'd rather not.
Yeah, that doesn't seem correct, does it? Maybe we don't know yet what the contract was supposed to do for us. Maybe we don't know yet. Let's see if we can get any further with the the squeaky mouse toy would be beneficial to maybe get the skunk down from the roof.
I don't wanna.
That would be a classic way of getting rid of a cat, throwing water. How do we get rid of a cat?
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful.
I don't think I can put that in the
Okay, so the
chronogon.
roller skates just don't go.
I don't wanna.
Wait, hang on. There's loads of cans of stuff back here. Why wouldn't I not be able to use the can opener with any of those, you reckon? Disgusting mounds
Disgusting.
of party garbage.
I don't even want to touch that gunk. Looks like they all escaped.
So that's the flag gun. Table covered in junk. Yeah, it looks like that table should be cans, isn't it? He won't touch the microwave. You can't even open the microwave.
I'm
right?
not touching it.
No.
These models have a history of leakage.
No, refuses to even touch the microwave. We've got Tritz in the chat. Finally, looks like you're streaming a game that I don't plan on playing myself and therefore can join the stream without getting spoiled. Excellent. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. I mean, yeah, do you know what? It's a really interesting conundrum, right? Streaming and YouTubing puzzle games. Because when a new puzzle game comes out, like earlier on in the year it was Firmament and Chance of Sonar, which I still haven't got round to playing. But like, unlike a AAA game like Jedi Survivor or something like that, where it's, hey, release weekend, everyone wants to play it, everyone wants to stream it, and arguably, you know, if it's like a $70 game, streaming it on release weekend seems like a good idea, right? Because a lot of people won't have bought it and are waiting for reviews to come out and things. But streaming a puzzle game is kind of contingent on your audience having already played it or not caring to play it, you know? In which case, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm sure plenty of people want to watch puzzle games but not play them themselves, maybe. But yeah, it's an interesting point, right? If you were streaming something like Chance of Sonar on the week it released, would anyone want to watch that, right? You know? Can we is there anything to do with passing the contract to people? We can pass the contract. You can pass the contract around.
Wow! Mailed before the deadline, this would have made Dr. Fred fabulously wealthy.
Can we mail it? Oh, does it just need to be mailed? Somehow you've managed to avoid the issue with my streams for months now. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, obviously, if it's a game that you're interested in playing yourselves, don't watch the stream, don't watch the recording, right? Like, some of these games, and the whole reason I started the channel was because some of these games are like single-use experiences, right? Games like Tunic, or The Outer Wilds, or when I come to it, Chance of Sonar, they're games you can only play for the first time once, right? And I think there's, yeah, you know.
I doubt they'll take it without a stab.
Aha! Oh, it feels like we're getting somewhere there, right? Because we know someone who's got a lot of stamps. Doubtful.
Hey, don't touch my stamps.
How? What do you think?
Well, hope I didn't get you too excited. Bye.
Peace be with you.
We need to convince Ed to give us a stamp. Oh no, you have bits of The Witness spoiled for you. Oh, that's a shame. Although The Witness is a deep enough game that I think you can miss certain, even with certain spoilers, you're not necessarily going to spoil your enjoyment of the game. On the Outer Wilds subreddit, and incidentally, if you want to play Outer Wilds totally blind, mute the next 2 minutes. But on the Outer Wilds subreddit, often, and by often I mean like once a month, someone will come in there and say, I think I've spoiled myself, can I still enjoy the game? And the spoiler they've seen is like that there's a 22-minute time loop as one of the central mechanics of the game, and it's like, that's in the marketing material of the game. Like that's almost not a spoiler. Like that's established within the first half hour. A bigger spoiler, like, oh, I've accidentally seen someone get into, like something like the ATP, or I've seen someone get into the center of Giant's Deep or whatever. Is that a big spoiler? And it's like, yeah, okay, that's a bit of a bigger spoiler if you learn how to do that.
Pony Express stamps.
Yeah,
Yes,
the Pony.
Not the most valuable kind, but they have a lot of sentimental value to me.
The Pony Express is what we are. Can we scalpel one out of there?
Hey, don't touch my stamps.
What could we use? Can we give him the little... Can we give him the tiny sweater?
I don't think I should bother him with that.
No. What can we give to him that will convince him that a Pony Express stamp is where we want to be?
I'd rather not.
No, give it to Ed.
I don't think I should bother him with that.
No.
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful. I don't think I should bother him with that.
Okay, we need a stamp from him. Your approach wouldn't have been to convince him. Okay, I mean we can do our old push him over trick.
That's exactly what I don't want to do.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
that... Some coffee, Ed?
No, I can't drink coffee. Not since it just makes me edgy.
Well, that's the decaf. They're probably expecting you to have tried to do the same solution on the two guys. You got the biggest secrets in the game spoiled after you stopped playing and thought you'd seen it all. Fair. To be fair, I've never come back to complete the DLC in the Outer Wilds, and I'm not sure I will, to be fair. Like, I don't think the DLC is as good as the base game, and yeah, just not really a fan of mandatory stealth sections, to be honest.
He's reading the Wall Street Journal.
Can we... No, you can't talk to the hamster at all. The hamster's reading a newspaper. Like, what is that about? Oh, The Witness. Oh, The Witness, you got it spoiled. Philcy2020, good evening to you. Ooh, when I have a chance, check out your game suggestion on the Discord. I certainly will. Thank you for sending the suggestion to the Discord. And just so that everyone is aware, that's the link for the Discord right there. So yeah, do feel free to come by and say hello and make suggestions for games. We've got a hamster. Okay.
I don't think I should bother him with that.
Can we send the hamster back to the past?
I don't think I can put that in the Chronojon.
No, only works with alligators. Try to flush the hamster. For now, it's the same with Tunic, Talos Principle 2, and Chants of Sonar. And I'm going to make sure it stays that way until I play them. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's an interesting one, right? Because I shared one of the development videos from Aaron. Ooh, I'm not actually sure how you pronounce his second name. It's Gwyn something. The developer for Neyah, Neyyyah. Really interesting looking Mist-like that's under development in 2024. But the problem is, you do kind of want to be able to get that go in blind feeling for a game that you know you're going to want to play. You don't want to follow the development diaries that closely, right? So, yeah. Talos Principle 2, you got to know quite recently, looked very interesting. Yeah, we unfortunately we had to stop our Talos Principle playthrough midway through because I was getting motion sickness from it, but I would quite like to finish that off and then go to Talos Principle 2 at some point. I think Chants of Sonar might well be a game that's pretty close on our backlog, let's say. Are there any hamster wheels around? There are hamster wheels around. Yeah, there is a hamster generator, which is a really good shout, Phil. Because I was thinking the hamster could be sent back to the past to distract the cat, or sent to the future. But you know what? Putting him on the hamster generator makes a lot more sense. Have I played Sensorium? I have played Sensorium. It is not on the YouTube, actually. I played Sensorium back in 2021 when I was streaming on Twitch, but not uploading to YouTube yet. So I don't have the VODs from that playthrough, unfortunately. I do have some B-roll footage, which I took whilst I was... Because the other YouTube channel, the UX one, I recorded a little bit of B-roll footage whenever I played a game, just so that I had some B-roll for use in my other videos, but I never actually recorded the VODs or anything. Sensorium was pretty great. I liked it. It was a really neat idea. Okay, so we can put the hamster in the hamster wheel, but we keep hold of the hamster for now. Yeah, I thought it was a really nice idea, Sensorium. Which parts? I mean, I liked the art style for a start. The art style reminded me a lot of The Witness. It's that kind of hyper saturated color scheme, sort of simple, almost like cel-shaded kind of animation. The idea of using the taste, sound, touch, smell, I thought the smell puzzles were probably the most interesting way of trying to convey a sense that you can't interact with directly. But yeah, nice game. I'd give it a recommend. I'd give it a recommend. It's a solid puzzle game. Okay. We'll come back to the stamps in a second. I wonder if we can nab some clues here.
Great hat, man.
3-corner.
Know where I could get one?
The several manufacturers that are coming up.
Later, dude.
Maybe Hoagie's not thinking through his current puzzle. So Hoagie's got a cat he needs to distract, and we're not really sure how to do that. We need to waterproof and lightweight the textbook for not Edison, what's his name? Benjamin Franklin. We need the stamps. Disappearing ink. I really haven't seen very much use for disappearing ink at all. I thought we were going to mess around with the Constitution, but possibly not. Let's talk to the horse again. Like, the horse has got to be related to the best smile, right? Oh, and in here it's just the two brothers and their thing.
Hi. Hi there. Still trying to get back to the future? Laughed at by a horse. Whoa.
No, he's got nothing else. Nothing else to talk about.
I don't think I want this.
Why would you not want the glass? Unless there's something else that we're supposed to use with the glass.
I'd rather not.
But
I don't want to touch it.
Okay. What can we do to fiddle with the stamp book? Or to fiddle with Weird Ed? Can opener. Let's hand the flyer over. Let's hand the paint over. Let's hand the water over.
I don't think I can put that in the chrono.
No, okay, fine. Hand the ink over. Disappearing ink on the stamps. Maybe.
Hey, want to see a neat trick?
Oh.
Sure.
Neat, huh?
That's a mean thing to
My
do.
Pony Express stamps. You'll ruin my Pony Express stamps. Not to mention 5 years of therapy. Get out of my room.
Jeez, what a grump.
What a grump.
You should really try to find some outlet for those.
Oof.
Negative feelings.
Okay. We'll pick up the stamp. So yeah, and pick up the stamp album. Can we
Get out of here.
Come on, give the album back to him.
Hey,
Olive
you
Branch,
fixed
return
it.
the stamp
I guess
album
I can
to
forgive
Weird
you
Ed.
now.
Sometimes I do
Or is it-
stupid stuff and I don't even know why. As if my body were being controlled by some demented, sadistic puppet master.
Well, we all feel that way sometimes.
Sometimes that be the way that it is, I guess. Let me just have a quick checkup on how Baby Design Feel is getting on. Seems okay at the moment, actually. That's great. Okay, right, so we've successfully stolen a stamp. and we can send the stamp through the toilet. So let's go and post it. Has anyone in the chat played Heaven's Vault?
What do you suppose happened to Hamilton and Madison?
Hamilton
yes,
and
I'm
Madison.
certain we told them to come on Thursday. I'll wager Madison's with that woman who bakes the cupcakes again, and Hamilton's probably gotten himself into another fight.
I bet they show up late and take all the credit for our work.
I genuinely don't know who those two are. So do not worry, Hancock. They're not going to take credit for all of your work, because I've never heard of them. Oof. Maybe that's not a good thing to admit. I don't know. My knowledge of US founding fathers is a bit sketchy. Use stamp with contract. Put contract in mailbox.
This is no good. It isn't signed.
Ah, who needs to sign it? Wait. Oh. Can we send it to... Yeah. Got it. Heaven's Vault it seems kind of similar to like Outer Wilds meets Chants of Sonar. It's like a kind of archaeological work out the language kind of game. You haven't played it, you have heard about it for sure. Like, I don't know if I still own a copy. I might have refunded it.
I don't wanna.
Like, I certainly tried playing it, and like, it wasn't for me, but I kind of feel like I should give it another go at some point.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Oh, really? You added it to your wishlist because you heard of it from me? Really? Oh, man. Do you know what? I do own it. I never refunded it, actually. Yeah, no, I do still have a copy. I should reinstall that. Last played May 3rd, 2021. So, playtime, 32 minutes. So, yeah, I did not get very far with that one. But, yeah, I think it was something like the animation just didn't really quite work for me. But, I should give that another go.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Why don't you sign it? You've got the quill. Literally, I've not found another way to write. How else am I gonna... Well, we're not gonna sign it in disappearing ink, are we?
What am I supposed to do with that?
No.
It looks more like a raincoat than a lab coat. I can't move it.
Hey! Only employees are allowed to use that lab coat.
I'm not sure. Well... No, do you know what, right? The IRS said, let's talk about this in your room upstairs, didn't they? They said that. So, are they actually upstairs somewhere?
Did you say you have a PP-41 facilities paraphernalia declaration over there? Nope.
Right,
Is that a W3
yeah.
for what is it?
What have you done with Dr. Fred?
We've got him safely locked in the next room while we go over his books. No, you can't go in and see him.
Okay.
And don't even think about staging some kind of rescue.
Well, the window is presumably still accessible.
Keep your nose clean, kid. Did you say you have a PP-41 facilities paraphernalia declaration over there?
Yeah, that took way too long to work out, because they did literally say directly to the camera, let's go and chat about this in your rooms upstairs. So we've known all along where he was based. Okay. What's happened here? Well, that's no good at all. Poor Dr. Fred. What have they bandaged him up with?
Dr. Fred must still be asleep. Uh-oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Where'd he go?
What's happened here?
There you are. There's no escape from the IRS.
Can we use the coffee with Dr. Fred?
I don't know. It's powerful stuff.
Do it. Okay, well, whilst we've got the rope, we can certainly use the rope with the pulley. And now, let's go with Laverne, and the rope should still be there. Oh. It is not. Oh, wait, hang on.
The weave is quite fascinating. Actually, a reverse double overlap which makes for phenomenal strength. What for?
Well... Oh, maybe I'm trying to get... Ah, yes. Right. Use rope.
I'd rather not.
Give rope to window? No? Okay. Do I just... Can I just pick him up? No.
Uh-oh.
Hey. On the floor again, eh?
I've got to get the rope around.
Don't try anything sneaky.
Because Bernard was all been like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, mechanical advantage.
Nah, not right now.
Okay, how are we...
What for?
Okay, so we can't pick it up.
I'd rather not.
We can't use it.
What for?
Can't push it.
Nah, not right now.
Can't pull it.
Dr. Fred must still be asleep.
Wonder if there's some way we can jam the door closed.
I'd rather not.
We need to get... It feels like we just need to get the rope around Dr. Fred and then use the pulley to pull him out. But the game does not seem forthcoming about how to achieve that.
The weave is quite fascinating. Actually, a reverse double overlap which makes for phenomenal strength.
Okay, what if we go down the chimney and to the ground? Is there now anything that we can tie the other end of the rope to first? Okay, so we have dangling rope.
It's the one I hung from the roof.
Good. I don't know. That's pretty dark. Okay, fine. So can I now use the other end of it? Oh shoot, I accidentally closed the door. Oh, I didn't mean to go into the window. Hey, okay, right. Oh, we're gonna swap Fred with the mummy. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now let's go into the window. Can we use the rope with Dr. Fred?
Uh-oh.
Hey.
No, not quite.
On the floor again, Just lie there and take it like a man.
Can I now pick up the rope?
There is nothing attached to it.
Okay. But if I use the rope...
I just got him up here.
Okay. Using the rope with Dr. Fred is not the way.
Very funny. I can see this bed through the peephole, you know.
Oh! Peephole? Can we use the gun with the peephole?
I'd rather not.
No.
I'd rather not.
What can we use to jam up the peephole?
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful.
I mean, the fork maybe. That's a stretch for sure.
I'd rather not.
Maybe being able to see through the peephole isn't the hint I think it is, and actually it's more about...
I wouldn't know where to put him.
You wouldn't know where to put him. Oh wow, okay. We're gradually getting there through process of elimination.
What for?
Okay. We're not taking the rope. Let's get ourselves back in there. What is the deal with the different characters? So the three characters are all in different time periods in the same building. So Hoagie is 200 years in the past, Bernard is in the present day, and Laverne is 200 years in the future. They all know each other, and they all came from the present day, but because of a time travel accident, one of them got sent 200 years in the past, one of them got sent 200 years in the future, and our overall objective is but they all need to power their time machines at the same time so that they can all make it back to the present day. Hoagie obviously has the biggest difficulty there, so he's trying to build a battery by using gold, vinegar, and a bunch of other stuff, and then setting a lightning storm going so that he can charge his battery. Laverne is in the future with evil tentacles who are basically preventing her getting into the lab to be able to power the machine. I think there shouldn't be too much more to do in Laverne's time, because once we've got access to the grandfather clock, she should just be able to get into the lab. So that should be okay. The other piece we're missing, which is what we're doing with the contract, is the contract will make a ton of money if we send it off in the past. But we only get to send it off in the past if we get it signed, and that will get us the money that we need to buy the diamond that will help power the machine. Nimaway's in the chat. Hello to you too. How are you doing today? Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Let's see if he mentions the
doing down there?
peephole again.
I can see this bed through the peephole, you know.
Let's have a look at it.
There's some IRS guys in the next room.
That's interesting. I mean, the videotape is around about the same size, isn't it? Thinking maybe we can jam that in there.
I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
Yeah, the wad of gum
rather
is
not.
like the most logical thing, but we already tried that. And I don't see anything else that we've currently got that would obviously jam up a peephole. But having said that, they just open the door. They open the door to him anyway. Like, they look through the peephole and then they just come straight in.
Hey, Ted. How am I going to get Dr. Fred
How
out
are
of
we
here
gonna do
without
that?
that big goon stopping me?
Probably not overpower him. I mean, yes.
Maybe I can fix it so they don't notice he's gone.
Probably.
Well, I'd best be on about saving the world.
Yes, pretty vague hint. We can't pick up Ted because he says, I don't know where I would put him. Now, we're not giving the rope.
There is nothing attached to it.
No, use the rope.
I don't think I can do that.
Not with the bed.
Uh-oh.
Hey. What are you doing down there? Oh, by the way, capital gains taxes apply even if you spell your name in lowercase on the form.
Right. Let's see if we can attack the peephole from the other side. Yeah, that's the only other kind of suggestion that I've got.
It's locked.
Oh, we can't open it.
I can't. It's stuck.
No. Okay, fine. Let's go round then. Like, I'm not sure if there's anything blocking us being able to get... Like, it feels like we're so close to getting Fred out of that room by using Ted.
How do you suppose the Dodgers are doing? Well, their win-loss ratio is 28% below normal. However, the successful you can't go in there. I've noticed that they seem to do well with the man on first after a fly ball when the opposing pitcher is left-handed wearing a green hat.
Right, so you can't actually see the peephole from this side at all.
I can't believe what a mess these records are. What is it?
Are you guys brothers?
At the IRS, we're all brothers.
Who's your tailor?
Very funny.
I'll just be moseying along.
Keep your nose clean, kid.
I don't know if... Was that funny?
What did you say your wife's name was again? Sandy.
I'd rather not.
Oh, yeah. Good thing we've got Dr. Fred under wraps in the next
And
promo.
it's certainly not
I'd
going to
rather
be
not.
as easy as just giving
all
them
that red tape ought to keep
contracts.
him busy.
In the past, there's no way to jam the door, I'm presuming, in the past, such that the door will still be jammed in the future. Well, I mean, there isn't a door, is there, at all? Yeah, this one, he just says there's someone's bed in the way, so he can't get through that window at all. Right, that's because it's this bed over here.
Very Spartan. Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it?
Oh, I wonder if push bed is...
Did you say you have a PP-41 facilities paraphernalia declaration over there?
Push bed? Did we try that yet? Right, back to the fireplace. Oh, can we use the Christmas lights yet?
I wouldn't want to strain myself.
No, pull
I
bed?
wouldn't want to strain myself.
Can't use...
I don't think I can do
can't
that.
use the rope with the bed. Pull Ted?
I wouldn't know where to put him. I wouldn't know where to put him.
It's obvious where to put him. You put him on the bed. He's definitely said a couple of times we can see you
IRS
through
guys
this
in the next
peephole.
room.
So it's got to be some way of jamming up the peephole. Maybe it is an item that we don't have yet. Like, I think we've tried the obvious stuff. The can opener is getting progressively less obvious.
I'd rather not.
No. Tricky. See, now, I was pretty convinced that we would need the rope for Laverne.
There is nothing attached to it.
But despite the fact that the pulley is still there in the future, the rope isn't. Now there's also the icebox, which tells me that Bernard is going to try and send something to the future in the icebox. It's not going to be the Swiss bank book though. And pretty much the rest of his stuff can just go in the Chronogon. It's tricky. It's tricky, isn't it? Okay, right. Let's have a little recap of where we are and where all open threads are. Okay. Laverne, pretty sure she needs to get an entry into the competition. She's got the tags. She's got the noodles for the hair. She's got the box of laughs. She does not have the smile. The smile feels like it should be something to do with the horse, but I don't know. It's hard to say exactly. The roller skates, no idea. Okay, there's a skunk on the roof directly below us, but like no way to get down there. I feel like we need to get the skunk somehow into the building to frighten all the other humans away.
Gee, I hope that's not lead-based paint.
Uh-huh. Nah, doesn't want to talk to the cat. Hoagie, we have a second cat here with a mouse squeaky toy. I reckon we probably want to get the mouse squeaky toy so that we can get the skunk cat. Hoagie also needs to make this textbook waterproof and lightweight to give it to Benjamin Franklin, and I think that's the only remaining part of getting Franklin to fly the kite to get the electricity. There's a good point. Hoagie hasn't spoken to Ted, Ed, Fred, the one here. Because I think he's... Oh, no. The vinegar. We need the vinegar. So the vinegar is in the future with Laverne. She says she can't open that with her bare hands. It's kind of unclear what she needs to open that. Bernard, then, we need to get Fred out of that room with the IRS, so I think we need to block up the peephole, and then we should be good. But I think that's pretty much it. Okay. Okay. So, the mouse squeaky toy.
Yipe.
Okay, we can't do that. Can we push the cat? Hopefully not.
Yipe.
No. It's not going to let us talk to it. So we kind of need to maybe we need to like give something to the cat. Okay. I feel like something has just slipped my mind. We were talking about Bernard and the IRS agent. We were talking about Laverne and something else that Laverne needs to do. Yeah, the time capsule.
It's a dented old can. There's a plaque here about it.
Okay.
In commemoration of the Constitutional Convention, interred by Thomas Jefferson, A.D. 1790. Run over by a plow, A.D. 1795. Sorry about the dents.
Okay.
I can't pick it up. Maybe I can open it.
That's fine, but she
I can't
can't
do it with
open
my
it with her bare hands. Okay. So let's go back down into the lab and talk to Red Edison.
Hey.
What is it this time?
What was it you needed for that battery again?
So just the vinegar is all
Oil,
we're missing,
vinegar, and gold. I still need the vinegar.
which we get
Let
from the
me
time
know if you
capsule.
happen across any.
It's covered with plans and junk. No way could I pick that up.
The lab coat being for employees only. How do we become an employee is kind of an interesting one as well.
What's up?
Hoagie's got very little to say to the mummy.
Later, dude.
How decorative. Take that. Take that.
Maybe some more conversation with Purple Tentacle. There is also this code on the wall here, F, R and W.
Hello, my silent gauze-wrapped friend. I'm concerned about the human show.
Yeah, where can we find a human? Could we take the lamp?
Where am I going to find a human to enter? Most of the humans are probably entered already. There's something else about the human show. What do you think they do with the humans afterwards?
A cake bake-off.
Probably they just take them home.
Probably.
I really should go now. Call me sometime, okay? Bernard might like it, but it's way too tacky for me.
Look, send it to Bernard
It's that guy from the Hawaiian Cop Show. Comfy. No time to relax. I'm trying to save the world.
Oh, what was that? Velvet rope?
It looks quite happy where it is. Which
Yeah?
reminds me, how did I get roped into this?
So,
It looks quite happy where it is. I don't think so.
is the velvet rope really not anything?
It looks too heavy.
Okay, and the lava lamp she says is too dangerous.
No way, those things are dangerous.
Weird.
My secret weapon is almost ready.
Okay. Let's talk to the purple
Hi.
tentacle again.
Huh?
Hello.
Oh, it's you.
What are you ranting about?
Not ranting, plotting.
So, what are you plotting?
I'm building a shrinking ray, which I can use to shrink those pesky humans out of my
Ooh.
sight for good.
Tell me more about this shrinking ray of yours.
That could be a
I
thing.
call it the diminuator. The biggest problem left is to design a trigger that doesn't require fingers.
If you'll excuse me, I've got something in the oven.
Anyone I know,
So where can I find the diminuator?
You're disrupting my concentration.
According to these, the tentacles control At least he hasn't conquered Antarctica yet.
My secret weapon is almost ready.
I wonder where we could find it. Because we've got things like mouse holes between rooms, and we have the tiny doll-sized sweater. So I wonder if there's a reminuator where we could take someone who's really small and make them large again. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm under strict orders from Tentacle number 1, the almighty elder, the Grand Puma.
I think we get into the grandfather clock because he'll run off chasing after the humans.
But I have rights.
If
I'm
we
a
get the
tentacle.
humans to run away.
And a darned attractive one, I might add. But no one gets to this clock while I'm here. And unless I have to go chase down some escaped humans, I'm glued to this spot.
Rats. You heard the man. Escape!
You're talking to the wrong people. We like it here. We're celebrities.
Meanwhile...
Lieutenant, I'm glad you're here. What kept you?
Well, I hate to say it, sir, but there was some trouble with one of the humans.
Trouble? What sort of trouble?
Nothing I couldn't handle, but I've noticed something about the humans that may pose a problem.
Do continue.
Well, sir, in general, they seem to be a bit larger than us tentacles. You know, taller, heftier, more massive.
I get the picture, son.
I don't mean to carry on, sir. It's just that it makes me feel inadequate, small, inferior.
Before you go off the deep end, let me tell you why I called you here. You see, I've invented something which will end our troubles with those glandular leg walkers for good. I've invented the diminuator.
And where is such a device?
It's a shrinking ray, DOTT.
Oh, I get it.
Now I need you to get me a few parts so I can finish the thing.
Okay. But we're not going to find out what that is. Okay. Interesting. So Babblebella says, do you ask for a hint if you need it? Yes. Well, kinda. I'm always really reticent to ask for a hint, but we are pretty close to having to admit that we're pretty stuck, I think. Yeah. It's a tricky one. I might be at hint o'clock. That is true. I mean, Yeah, go on. Drop me a hint in the chat. Like, I feel like we would get a really long way if we could get that squeaky mouse toy away from the cat in the past and use it to get the future cat off the roof. Like, I feel like that would open up a decent amount of other stuff for us. Oh, yeah, right, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Right. So now...
Uh-oh.
Hey.
But do they still know who's who?
Very funny.
Yeah, okay,
Just lie
they
there
still
and
know
take it like
who's
a
who.
man.
You sort of want to take his head reflector off as well, maybe, I don't know. But if you pick up Ted now...
I wouldn't know where to put him.
No, we still can't...
I wouldn't know where to put him.
Okay, right, it's use Ted with bed.
Thought I heard something. Everything okay in there? Well, try and keep it down, okay?
All right, okay, okay. Okay, let's go. Can we just use the rope?
I'd rather not.
No, we've got to go down. Use the red paint on him. Okay. Pull rope.
I don't think that will do much good from here.
Oh, really? Okay, so do we have to go back up?
Nah, I'm not going to make that mistake again.
No? Oh. No, he is doing it. Great.
Oof. Dr. Fred, are you okay? Dr. Fred? I'd better get him to the lab. Well, I got him in here, but he's out cold.
Well, give him some coffee, mate.
I might slosh it all over his face. Nah. I don't think he'll be much of a conversationalist right now.
I don't know. Wake up, Dr.
That
Fred!
doesn't sound like a good idea.
Okay, so how do you... Can we pick him up?
Not my type.
Not my type, oh dear. Move him onto the table. What would wake Fred up? Oh, the funnel. Yeah, you're gonna slosh all over his face, of course. Bonk. Coffee achiever. Wake up, Dr. Fred.
Damn good coffee.
Excellent. Right. Sign this, please.
I got the contract for you to sign, Doctor.
Sorry, I don't like to sign things that I haven't read.
Oh, man.
Okay, so read it first.
I'm busy trying to think of a way to save humanity. I don't have time to read.
This contract,
Now
man.
leave me alone.
Will you please sign this contract?
I don't sign things I haven't read.
So... how do we get him to read it?
But the whole human race is at risk.
Of course. That's why I'm busy trying to think of a way to save it. I don't have time to read. Now leave me alone.
Okay,
Will you
and the third
please sign this
conversation option?
contract?
I don't sign things I haven't read.
I get real mad.
Get real mad.
I get
Can
weird
you
Ed
what,
on you.
Not be my friend anymore? Ha ha ha.
Bernard is not the most threatening person to come across, to be fair.
Will you
all right,
please sign
let's
this
chat to him.
contract?
I don't sign things I
Well,
haven't read.
okay, we didn't try and even use the contract time that time.
Oh, forget it. I'll get rid of Purple Tentacle myself.
Oh, yeah? How?
A record club?
I guess I can't. Hey, did you join a record club lately?
Good God, no! Those things are horrible money-leeching death traps.
Well, there's a delivery man upstairs with a carton of easy listening 8-tracks for you. He says you have to pay for them.
Ah, not again!
Unless you sign this refusal form immediately.
Classic.
Thanks. That was a close one. Well, good luck.
Okay, brilliant. Dialogue puzzles are hard. Get Fred to sign the contract. So, there we go. We can now send the contract back to the past. And from the past, we're going to put the contract into the post. We finally got everything we needed. Bonk.
Yes, what do you want?
Hi there. Is this Dr. Fred Edison?
Who did you think you called? Dr. Spock? Look, I don't have all day.
This is Farley Crock at LucasArts Games. I just discovered your contract among some very old files, and, well, our lawyers say that we have to pay you $2 million in back royalties. For the use of your family in the Maniac Mansion video game.
What?
This is Farley Crock.
So Maniac
No, I
Mansion
heard that, you
exists,
moron. When
of
do I get
course,
my money?
within
Oh,
the Day
I
of the
know.
Tentacle
It's been credited to your
universe.
Swiss bank account.
Operator, get me a travel agent. This is an emergency.
Okay. What we should now be able to do is go and buy a diamond. Oh, he came back down here. So, if we go up to one of the rooms... we're going to use the phone, yeah?
Couch Potato Shopping Channel, Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
What's the number, sir?
It's 846-427-35327.
Very good, sir. We'll send the diamond by pronto
Acquire
post
a
light
diamond.
delivery
Achieved.
immediately. Thank you for calling.
Now that's service.
There it is.
I'd better get this to Dr. Fred right away.
That should do it. Where did you get this diamond anyway?
It was donated by a group of Girl Scouts who were in the neighborhood.
How heartwarming.
Can we bring back my friends now?
No, they all need
We've
power.
repaired the primary device, but before we can do anything, both time pods must be energized as well. Then we can bring back what's his name and who's her face.
Hoagie and Laverne.
Yes, fine specimens.
Okay, progress. Feels like we are working our way closer to conclusion now. So we've got the diamond, which I believe is most of the puzzle in the present day now done. So we need to get the vinegar. Can we look at the
It's a
Bernard-shaped
hole
hole?
shaped like me. I'm not proud of it, but there it is. I don't think I can pick that up.
There was the rope. The rope was still in there. So the rope must not actually be being used for anything. So what does that mean in terms of...
It's permanently attached to the countertop.
Okay. Let's go and pass some things to Hoagie. And we are going to see if anything works with the
I don't think I
cat.
can put that in the Chronojon.
Okay, can't do it with that. It's not going to be the coffee or the crowbar. I really don't think so. And the scalpel, the can opener, that doesn't really make any sense. Like, something's got to move the cat away from that squeaky mouse toy.
What's up? Great hat, man.
Go on then,
dig
three-corner
the three-corner
idea.
How do you decide which side's the front? Later, dude.
Nah, okay. Hints not forthcoming from the mummy there. Oh no, wrong room, wrong room. Betsy Ross.
Back off or get stitched.
Back off or get stitched.
Well, let's make it just like the British flag, but upside down to cheese them all.
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
So the British flag, for anyone who doesn't know, does have a correct way up, and actually putting it upside down is supposed to be a subtle signal for distress, because the two the white bars in the diagonal, one's a thick one and one's a thin one, and if the thin one's on the top, it's supposed to be like a secret distress signal. The idea is that people who are not like terribly familiar with the flag might not notice that it has been flipped. Oh, I thought there was something down here. It's like, no, that's just the textbook. I already have that in my inventory. Okay. Well, this worked with the other cat.
Would look better white.
The soapy water seems like a classic way of dealing with it. Gum with the cat? No. Fake barf with the cat?
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful.
I really don't know what this fake barf is supposed to be used for at all. And the sweater, surely not, because that's for after someone gets shrink rayed.
I don't wanna.
It kind of feels like we want to sort of get the... Oh no, I've disconnected. Well, the recording's still going to be going. I'll just give it a minute to reconnect. But yeah, it feels like we've totally disconnected, doesn't it? Okay, we might be back live again now. F. Great, good to see you guys again. Yeah, I think we lost about 30 seconds there from the recording, so just need to make myself a little note that it's like 2 hours and 20 into the recording to do a little cut there. Okay, so where I was looking at this list of things and looking at this cat and just really not being sure how to get this toy. This feels like the next thing we need to do, right? The fact that we need to get a cat off the roof in the future, and this is the toy the cat wants to play with. So how do we get the toy away from the cat?
Very Spartan. Where am I gonna put it? Mangy flea bitten, rat batting, mouse muncher. Cats dig these.
It's really not forthcoming with the hints, is it? So what have we not used yet at all? We've not used the flyer
George
for the
says
vacuum
that every
cleaner.
American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement.
The textbook needs to be lightweight and waterproofed. Okay, fine. We've used this, we've used this, we've used this, we've used this. The gum we've not used. The hammer, yeah, the lighter, yeah. The bath and the sweater we've not used.
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful.
Okay.
I got the problematic gizmo for you, sir.
You mean the high-frequency phragostatic generator?
Oh, the phragostatic
that
generator.
One. But I'm having trouble locating the pneumo-what's-this.
The pneumo-electric deamplifier. You might try that old abandoned lab in the basement. It's hardly been touched in 200 years.
Yes, sir.
The diminuator will be my crowning
Does that mean we can find
With
one
it,
of
I'll be
those
able
in
to
the
shrink the
past?
entire human race out of sight.
Maybe. Okay, well, we're certainly not going to be able to get it in the present, but we've been down here in the past, in the present, and there's not really a huge amount of stuff that is interactable with it. So we've got the hamster generator, which we can, of course, use the hamster with, and that's...
Woo! Look at him go!
Ooh, bulletin board.
To do.
There's nothing on there.
To do.
We've got the sludge-o-matic.
Warning! Output from this device is highly toxic and may cause tyrannical delusions if it...
Yes, I'm kind of wondering that that's not a hint.
Dr. Fred, what do we do now?
We wait for those buddies of yours to plug in their johns.
There's no way to take the costume off. We could free these guys if we could get this switch. But how, though? Can we talk to these guys through... No, you can't talk. You can't even talk to these guys.
How's it going, Mr. Tentacle Guy?
Oh, same as ever. I'm broke, hate my job, etc.
Usually when you talk to someone and the conversation option doesn't actually do anything, it won't let you pick that conversation option again and again. So this must be...
I tell you, you don't want these humans as pets.
This must be something...
Yeah, well, I got your pet right here, buddy.
Yeah, it must be something.
I'm here by accident. Bye.
Hey, I don't want to be here either.
I think it controls the force field.
Yeah, but that's not...
Get away from that.
Gonna
That's
do
my
anything.
job.
So we probably were going to get the humans from the kennel and dress them up. And that means we need to get that guard tentacle out of there. Fake bath? I feel like we might have already tried this like an hour ago or something.
That's one of the few places where fake barf isn't useful.
Yeah, we can't get over there. Because this tentacle guard is clearly sort of grossed out by humans, right? So it feels like the fake bath being a way to get...
They may be oppressive and power mad,
know.
but at least the tentacles recycle stuff.
To get that force field down and get the humans like Zed, get him out to the infirmary and see what we could do from there.
It says medulla oblongata.
I think it's really interesting that there's a microwave here. There's also a microwave in the past, which
It's bad to put metal in a microwave.
tried to put something metal in the microwave, voiding the warranty. Have I ever recycled something in here? Never successfully.
Nah, that might be useful. Nah, that might be useful.
Yeah, I've never used this microwave or this recycler. Well, yeah, as I say, never successfully.
Nah, that might be useful.
Like, what? What would be something that could go in there? I mean, the can opener or the fork, maybe? Or the gum. Oh! Maybe the flyer.
Nah, that might
No,
be
the
useful.
flyer might be useful.
Nah, that might be. Nah, that might be useful. Nah, that might be useful.
So, no, I've never recycled anything in here. What would be worth recycling? Not a box of laughs. We're going to need that. I mean, the brush? I'm trying to think in terms of like... You're not guaranteed to have swapped the statue by this point. So it can't be the hammer. Similarly, I don't think it can be the brush because you're not guaranteed to have washed the carriage by this point either. Yeah, because the only thing that brings Laverne into play is the tree. Could be the scalpel or the paint, I suppose. Unlikely to be the paint, actually.
I don't think I can put that in the chrono. That might mess up the tape.
Nah, that might be useful.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's
that
almost
might
certainly
be
not going to be the
useful.
paint.
Nah, that might be useful.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't think we've... I don't see anything obvious to try and recycle. Well, except the flyer. But...
Nah, that might be useful.
She's convinced the flyer might be useful. The flyer we got from the present day, and it talks about how everyone should have a vacuum in their basement. I mean, I've tried giving this to both Red and to... I keep calling him Edison. He's not Edison, he's Benjamin Franklin. And they're both not interested in that, even though it's talking about a piece of technology that doesn't exist yet. Oh yeah, Red is in here.
I don't wanna. George says that every American should have a
Unless it's... Oh! Well, we'll see what happens with
sure
that.
Quiet in here. I wonder if there might be any ideas worth discussing in the suggestion box. Maybe somebody should take a look.
So George says everyone should have a vacuum in their
say,
basement.
Lads, I have an idea.
Does it have anything to do with starting a fire?
No. I was thinking it's about time we open the suggestion box. Don't you agree?
Sure, George, if you say so.
Yes, whatever you think is fine with us.
Excellent.
So what does putting a vacuum cleaner in the basement do?
What's he thinking?
Gives us a vacuum cleaner in the present and maybe in the future?
Been here all day. What could be in the suggestion box?
Perhaps he intends to suggest something himself.
Oh.
Here's a suggestion. It says, George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement. What do you think, gentlemen?
Whatever you say, George.
Whatever a vacuum cleaner happens to be.
Your name's on it. I'm sure you must have a good reason for suggesting it.
Yes. It's strange. I don't quite... Well, I'm sure I had a reason for it. If there are no objections, we shall add it to the Constitution immediately. No? Good.
Okay.
And so shall it be law.
So
What's
what is
a vacuum cleaner?
What is a vacuum cleaner? Yeah, exactly. But also, what is that even going to get us? Right. Well, that's in the future, and we've not been there yet. So we've solved a puzzle that we can't actually access the... Yeah, we can't actually access the outcome for yet. Which is fine. That's fine. Now, Darkflow suggests the crowbar for the recyclotron. Does the crowbar go in the icebox? That's the only way I could think that we could send the crowbar to the future. If we
I'm not so sure that's a good idea. I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
Yeah, because we can't actually send the crowbar.
I don't think I can put that in the chronojohn.
Oh, sorry. On which item did it just say you can't set it into the future? Yeah, it was the crowbar. It was the crowbar. You can clearly send something to the future using the ice machine. And the fact it's ice, and the fact that there's still ice in it in the future, tells me that maybe it's something that's got to be refrigerated. Incidentally, speaking of stuff that's still got ice in it after it really shouldn't, did everyone see the TikTok of the Stanley Cup that had been in a fire and still had ice in it? Like, that's mad. Like, not that I drink iced drinks often enough to justify a Stanley Cup at all. Have you not seen it? I like, genuinely. So the TikTok was this girl's car and had been in a fire, like it had been a vehicular fire, and she pulls out the Stanley Cup that's all burned and charred and stuff from the middle of this wrecked car and shakes it, and it's still got ice in there, which is like, that's totally mad from my point of view. And then there was like a big thing because like everyone was like, oh my god, this is like the most viral advert that Stanley could have ever possibly had. And then Stanley came out and said that they would actually replace the girl's car for her because, you know, Thanks for posting the video and stuff. And their cups apparently work really well. But as I say, I never drink iced drinks, so I don't think I'd ever go ice. I basically drink water only because I'm that much of a middle-aged man now that I drink water. That's what I drink. Sometimes I drink milk if I'm feeling really spicy. Okay, so we're definitely going to send something into the future using that icebox. Alright, my friends, we are at the end of today's episode. So we're going to have a big think over some of the open threads over the next week. To sort of summarize where we are, we have got the diamond. That's excellent. That's actually most of the present day puzzles solved. The past, we need to get that toy off the cat. I'm pretty sure that toy is going to get the cat skunk in the future to make the humans run away, which will make the human catch a chase after them that gives us access to the underground lab. The vacuum cleaner in the basement, don't know what that's for, but we've got the extension lead already coming in through the window, so far so good on that one. On the future side, we're probably going to need a human to enter into that competition, not sure who. We've got the laugh box, and we've got the laugh box, and we've got the noodles for hair. Not sure how we're going to do the smile. We've got the textbook that needs waterproofing and summarizing, and that needs to be given to Edison to make the battery work. The vinegar is in the time capsule, and we just need to bust that open somehow. Probably by sending the crowbar to the future, to be honest. Like, genuinely, I'm not really sure how that's not a thing to put the crowbar in here. But
I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
What do I know? Alright. But yeah, so I think that's like most of our open threads there. We've also got the shrinking ray, which will probably come into play at some point because we've got the tiny jumper. So yeah, a few things. It feels like the game is starting to coalesce towards a conclusion though. We'll see how we get on next week, but I feel like if you are in the YouTube comment section and do want to drop us a subtle hint on something we're stuck on, feel free. For now though, if you are watching on YouTube in the future, thank you very much for watching. This has been episode 3 of Day of the Tentacle. I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye for now. For those of us on Twitch, let's have a look and see if we want to have